Good morning. I am Jolie Colander and welcome to the Beauty Box. So this morning I am going to show you the skincare routine that I'm using. I'm using the Renovage Skin-Care routine, and it has a cleanser, it has a day cream, a night cream, an eye cream, a neck cream, and a toner. But I am at the end of my month right now. So I have some hormonal acne that I'm trying to keep under control. So let me show you how I'm dealing with that by incorporating the N4W line, which controls sebum volume, sebum levels to keep my skin kind of at bay. So the Renovage system is really a heavy lifting skincare system. And by heavy lifting, what I mean is it literally contains technology that assists with elastin production. It has a peptide complex in it that assists with maintaining the amino acid structures that allow for the scaffolding that create peptides that generate scaffolding and are required for the scaffolding of protein generation in your skin, from which elastin, collagen, keratin, muscle are generated. So this is the Renovage system. I'm using the cleanser right now. The cleanser has a lot of perfume in it, and like not overpowering. It has a nice smell, but I don't have an issue with perfumes, so it's not a deal breaker for me with the perfumes. So just with my hands, I use that Renovage and just gently kind of work it in my skin. I'm going to use my fingers to kind of work with my muscles. Address that fascia a little bit. Relax my muscles a little bit. I have a lot of stress in my life, and so that fascia, that thin muscle layer under your skin, it can hold stress. Okay. So rinse this off. Now, traditionally, foam cleansers are not really ideal for people who have rosacea, eczema, drier type of skin. And I have drier skin, but I don't have issues with eczema and rosacea and that sort of thing. However, because of the nature of the Renovage skincare, it's really moisturizing, so I don't have the issues with hydration and moisture in my skin that I've had in the past. I've gone through a process of getting my skin back to a point of health and hydration using the Global Oxygen Skincare line and BioGlow. So now that I've moved on to the Renovage system, that is helping more with the heavy lifting of fine lines, wrinkles, improving elastin in my skin, that sort of thing. So the next step I'm going to go to is these two guys. This is a miscal water called Biomeca, which assists in balancing the pH of my skin. And Biomeca and pH are associated with your biome, your own personal pH in your skin and your body. And you want that, in skin, you want that to be neutral. So this assists with that. So there's that. It's just a miscal water. And then I'm going to come back with a second one. And this is explicitly the NW4 line that is going to, it's also a mystical water that I'm going to put on top of my Biomeca. And what the N4W line does is it helps to regulate sebum. And sebum is key factor in the development of acne. And I have hormonal acne. So I'm going to put this on there and let it dry. And whatever I do to my face, I'm going to pull it on down to my neck a bit. And let that just kind of dry. So there's the kind of the third step right now. I don't always do the N4W. I do this like in the last week and a half of the month when my cycle is impacting more hormones, and that's impacting my face. So there we go. All right, next step I'm going to do is the Glow Serum. So the Glow line really has 3 heavy-hitting components. The main functional ingredient is that it has vitamin C, and vitamin C is the vitamin of youth. Vitamin C helps energize the skin, it nourishes and feeds the skin, and vitamin C is required for collagen. And did you know that when applied topically, vitamin C is 20 more times efficacious than when it is ingested? Like, that's amazing. I think that's amazing. It also has niacin in it, which is B3, that really helps with elastin production. It is a great antioxidant, niacin and vitamin C. And then lastly, it has the Global Oxygen Novotin Oxygen Complex that synthesizes oxygen down to the deepest dermal layers of the skin, that helps with hyperpigmentation, it helps with cell alignment, it increases cell turnover. But when you're using anything from the Novotin skincare line, you have to make sure you're exfoliating on a routine, regular basis. And by regular, I don't mean daily. I mean like 2 to 3 times a week, 4 times a week max, depending on what you're using for your exfoliation. Whether you're doing chemical, you're doing a mechanical exfoliation, and how stringent, strong, aggressive those are. So generally 1 to 2 times a week for exfoliation. I use a super mild exfoliant, so I do it 3 to 4 times a week. All right, so that was the vitamin C. Now I'm going to move on to my eye cream. I'm using the Renovage Eye Cream, and again, I like the Renovage because it has that peptide complex in it. It's a 4-peptide complex, and peptides are crucial in the development of the scaffolding required to produce collagen and to build just protein in general, collagen, elastin, keratin, muscle, that sort of thing. And all those terms, collagen, elastin, keratin, are involved in skin and beauty and our hair. Those are important. So I like science. Not everyone does. I like to understand what each product does to and for my skin. And I'll show you some befores and afters. And I have just loved the Renovage line, particularly in the winter, as that just feels so good. It feels good, it smells good, it is just so yummy. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Glow mist and rub that in along with a booster. And I'm going to put all of this in and seal it with my Renovage, kind of top it off with my Renovage daytime moisturizer. It just feels so good. Okay, here's my Renovage moisturizer. So if you're someone who doesn't like a moisturizing feel on your skin, but you want it all to go like straight in, you're gonna have to give the Renovage some time to really settle in. Okay. All right. So there's that little number. I'm going to let this set for about 5 minutes to really absorb in there. And so when you put skincare on, just like as a general rule, you start with the thinner, lighter weight sort of, you cleanse, and then you start with your mists and then your serums, and you kind of progress from there. This Glow Serum is a softener, and it can be put on as the very last step of your skincare, the very first step. You can even put it on after you put makeup on. It really just energizes and refreshes your face. So there is that. And then something I decided to try today. This is an aromatherapy. I'm pretty high strung today. I got a lot going on. This is aromatherapy oil that you can put in your makeup, in your cosmetics. And it just assists in nourishing your skin, but also that aromatherapy component really like assist with just relaxing your mind and your body. Okay, so there's that. And this is such a pure type of aromatherapy. This is the Relax. We also have it Energize. And then the last step is SPF. Because whether you're going outside, whether it's the dead of the winter or not, you need to be wearing your SPF. And there's new research that suggests that even if you're on screens, because of the different lighting involved with screens, it contributes those lights, those various lights from screen, like the blue screen and all that stuff, the lights in our electronics, contribute to breaking down and premature aging of our skin. All right, so I'm at 12 minutes, beginning to end, and then the next step is doing my makeup and my hair.